We've recently completed a project within the iconic Thames Tower here in the heart of Reading. Let's go and have a look. So here we are on the 6th floor where Glenside have carried out office alterations and reconfiguration work throughout the office. We were originally approached by the client as their current office space wasn't working for them since the pandemic and a surge in hybrid working. The main constraint was a distinct lack of meeting rooms and proper facilities to carry out effective video calls. This was leading to employees preferring to work at home as they didn't want to come into the office and not be able to book the spaces that they required. Throughout an extensive space planning exercise, we were able to create 6 additional meeting rooms, a large conference space and a dedicated wellbeing room. The conference space incorporates a folding wall, which means the room can be used for 1 large or 2 smaller meetings. This flexibility has been a massive benefit of the project as it enables our client to host up to 32 people for their senior leadership meetings on site instead of hiring off-site space, and still be useful for the rest of the time as 2 smaller meeting rooms. Prior to commencing, we worked very closely with the client to obtain the necessary internal and landlord approvals. Once on site, this project was delivered in a condensed 5-week period and was largely carried out during normal office hours. This required close coordination with the client and the building management team here at Thames Tower. The project went very smoothly and was delivered on time and within budget.
We moved into Thames Tower in 2018, and at that time when designing the space we opted for a mixture of enclosed meeting room spaces and open collaboration zones. During the COVID period, our number of employees hugely increased, and when we returned to the office we found that the space no longer worked for us. The collaboration zones were not being used and consequently became dead space. Finding a meeting room became extremely difficult, and we found that people were choosing to work at home rather than attend the office as the office no longer suited their needs. The office refit has had a huge positive impact on our ways of working. Prior to the refit, our largest meeting room was 12, whereas now in our conference space we can accommodate 32 people, allowing whole teams to come together in person. Additionally, we now have space for every kind of meeting room, from small one-to-one meetings, large team meetings, and even whole team workshop. When you walk around the office now, every corner is being used and there's a real positive buzz, which is great to see. We recently had 167 in the office, which is a record high.
We were keen to carry out the office refurb during the 6-week summer break, as naturally our office is a bit quieter at this time. The landlord approval process was lengthy and at times it didn't look like we were going to be able to start the works on time. However, communication from Glenside was excellent and they were always quick to provide the landlord with all the required documentation, which meant that we were able to get everything signed on the dotted line just in time. Thankfully, Glenside were able to set aside the resources, and so we were good to go as soon as the approvals came through. Although the project wasn't always smooth sailing, and as with any project we hit a few unexpected road bumps along the way, Glenside were exceptional. They were always quick to offer solutions and go above and beyond to ensure that we adhered to our timeline and we completed the works on time. The noise disruption was kept to a minimum, meaning we were able to keep our office open while the works were being carried out. The workmen were professional and polite, and no job was too big or too small. Overall, it was a really positive experience from beginning to end.